What's going on, y'all? This your boy GoodLife Johnson, and I'm back with another video. All right, y'all, let's get right into it, man. I don't want to beat around the bush. Like I've been saying, and I've been telling people for over 10 years now, you need to have multiple streams of income. Very, very, very important. I don't care if you're promoting an online opportunity right now. I don't care if you're working a 9-to-5 job right now. You're literally one paycheck away from being homeless. The moment your boss calls you into his office and says, hey, you're fired, what's the next move for you? What are you going to do? You have to always stay ahead of the game, man. Very, very important. All right, so this is just a quick update video to let everybody know exactly what's been going on. I've been having a lot of people ask me, hey, what's going on with the Xcelerate International business? Hey, Eric, are you still promoting it? I haven't seen you made any videos about it. What's going on? So this is just an update to let everybody know exactly what's going on. This is not a video where I'm going to bash the company or anything like that. No, I'm just going to tell y'all the facts and just leave it at that. And if you decide that you still want to be a part of an opportunity like this, or if you want to invest your money or whatever the case may be, that's up to you. I'm not here to tell you, what you should do or what you shouldn't do. No, I'm not here to do none of that stuff, man. So let's get to it, man. So as you can see right here, I'm trying to log into my account, right? And this message pops up. Okay, so it says your account is suspended and under review for possible violations of Xcelerate's policies and procedures. While under review, you will not have access to your back office and your commissions will be held until the review process is complete. Okay, so as you can see, I cannot log in. Now, before I go, further and tell y'all, exactly what's going on and stuff like that, let me tell y'all who I am. For the people that don't know, let me tell you who I am, because I don't want you to think that I'm some random person that's just making a video about Xcelerate, trying to bash the company and stuff like that. Definitely not, man. So let me go ahead and show y'all who I am. Okay, so as you can see right here, so I've been a part of this company for about 2 years now. Okay, one of the top leaders in the company. I hit the highest rank, which is ambassador. I hit the highest rank in 11 days. Okay, 11 days. And so let me just show y'all real quick so you can see on video of the owner. His name is Dan, of him actually saying it. So let me just show y'all real quick.
I don't unfortunately have the statistics in front of me, but what I do remember is these two folks right here, Darius and Eric, the first ambassadors in our company. Darius was the first ambassador, and within, I'd say, a week, he did it in 30 days exactly. That's over 100 personally sponsored members, and Eric Johnson did it in 11 days for joining. Over 100. He was our second ambassador in the company.
Also right here, as you can see, I hit the leaderboard with this company so many times throughout the past 2 years. I've also received the Sponsor of the Year award within this company. Let me just show you. So as you can see right here, this was 2023 Eric Johnson Sponsor of the Year. Thanks to you, Xcelerate International is making a difference. Like I said, I want to just show y'all this stuff so y'all don't think I'm just some, like I said, a random person that's just making a video out of nowhere. Okay, so let's get to it. So why did my account get terminated? What's really going on? Okay, this is the facts, man. The owner does not want you to promote any other opportunity besides Xcelerate. Or let him tell it, I don't want you to promote anything that is similar to Xcelerate, or your account is going to get terminated pretty much. So look, think about this. Let me just say this too. The owner, his whole goal is to create a one-stop shop. So within the Xcelerate back office, you're going to see all kind of stuff from travel rewards to digital marketing, silver and gold, all type of stuff, automotive products, health and wellness, everything. So pretty much if you join another health and wellness opportunity, boom, terminated. If you join a digital marketing course, boom, terminated. If you join a travel opportunity, terminated. So no matter what, he's constantly trying to add new services and new products. So the moment that you try to go off and try to create another stream of income, you're terminated. That's pretty much what's going on. So he wants you to pretty much be a slave to his opportunity, to his business. And that's just the facts, man. That's the facts. Not only me, but I've reached out to other people as well, other leaders. So think about this too, y'all. As y'all seen, I'm one of the top leaders within this company. I hit the highest rank within 11 days. So if he would do this to me, imagine what he'll do to you. Just think about that. And on top of that, not one time did he even reach out to me to say, hey, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Didn't even come to me like a man. I had to reach out to him. I reached out to him so many times. A lot of times he'll leave me on scene. didn't respond to none of my messages until later on and said, hey, yeah, this is what's going on, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm like, damn, you just couldn't tell me that. You just gonna terminate my account. So on top of that, I still have commissions that haven't been paid out. So I got a lot of money tied in with this. And as you can see, it says commissions will be held until the review process is complete. All right, which of course he's probably not gonna pay that out. Like I said, I'm not really tripping about that, man. I got multiple streams of income. All right, so let me just show y'all something real quick. Let me just show y'all. So as you can see right here, these are other leaders whose account got terminated pretty much. So it says right here, are you still in Xcelerate? This person says, no, I think Dan kicked me out. I tried logging in 2 weeks ago and it wouldn't let me in or whatever. So a big leader right here got terminated. Let me show you another one. All because they wanted to create multiple streams of income. So like I said, if he would do this to the leaders, imagine what he would do to you. So imagine you building a business for a year, 2 years, 3 years. You're making all this money, and then all of a sudden, just because you wanted to go create another stream of income, your account gets terminated. It's crazy, right? Another one right here. So another leader in the game that was with Xcelerate. Same thing. Are you still in Xcelerate? They say, who is this? And no, they kicked me out pretty much. Okay, that's another one. Let's see what else. Hey, quick question. Are you able to log into your Xcelerate account? They said, no, I tried the other day. I think Dan terminated my account. Well, it's saying my account is suspended. It's like a weird pop-up that shows up on the screen whenever I try to log in. What about you? Same here. Yeah, he pretty much terminated the majority of the leaders. Anybody who's joining a new business pretty much. So, and yeah, as you can see, that's the pop-up that everybody's getting right here. Another thing is I had a big team with this opportunity. So for the people that are a part of my team, if you're watching this video, I'm not here to tell you, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. You make your own decision. I'm not that kind of person, man. It's all about freedom with me. I'm not here to say, oh man, you gotta do this. You gotta only promote this opportunity and that's it. Like, nah, you do what you want to do. I'm just letting y'all know exactly what's going on. So yeah, another thing as well, like I said, I'm not here to bash the company, man. As far as the comp plan, the comp plan was pretty good. The payouts, everything was paid out on time for the most part. No problems with that. The service, the products, some was good, some was, could have been better. Of course, not everything's gonna be perfect, but the one thing that he didn't really spend any time focusing on, I guess, which, not only me, but other leaders kept reaching out to him like, hey, you should focus on this right here, is this right here, where it says contact support. He didn't put a support team in place, or I guess he had a team in place, but it wasn't that great. For the past 2 years since I've been a part of this opportunity, there was a lot of people that had questions, and support would take 2 or 3 weeks to respond back, or a lot of times they wouldn't even respond back at all. And I just kept telling them like, hey, got to get a support team in place. That's very crucial. If people got questions, it was times where people didn't receive their products, and I said, hey, contact support. And they say, oh, well, they're not responding. I'm like, oh, damn. So I'm contacting the owner. I'm contacting Dan. I'm contacting my upline, all type of stuff. So, and he just would never get that fixed. He would always just strictly focus on, look, I'll put it like this, man. He was so worried about every other opportunity. Oh, what is 𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗧 doing? Oh, trying to bash 𝗵𝗲𝗄𝗧 and say, hey, you shouldn't join that. Strictly focus on Xcelerate. Oh, what is this over here doing? This rewards program. Like, he's focused on every other opportunity besides his own. And I'm like, hey man, you got to focus on this. And everybody kept gravitating towards these other opportunities. And one of the reasons why is because with support. I mean, if we can't get a hold of support or get questions answered, then what are we doing? So the retention rate was not that great. A lot of people would just cancel and all that type of stuff. I'm just being straight up. A lot of people was canceling, so you had to constantly rebuild. And I was just hoping and praying like, man, is this dude gonna, get a support team in place? And I felt like that was one of the things that he was missing for sure with this opportunity, was having a support team that can respond back, and not like 3 or 4 weeks later. So that's one thing, like I said, no matter what company you decide to join, it's not going to be perfect. You know, it's gonna be, you know, good things about it, bad things. That's part of the game, you know. And then I got in with this company early on, ground floor level, like I do a lot of these companies. And I know it's not gonna be perfect in the beginning stages, you know, so it is what it is. Another thing, you know, a lot of people kept asking me, how come I stopped making videos about Xcelerate on my YouTube channel? And that was one thing I didn't like. You know, the fact that the owner kept changing stuff around. He kept changing the comp plan, taking products away, adding new products, changing this, changing that, changing the prices on how much it costs to get started. You know, all type of stuff he kept changing. And every time he would change something, I would have to create another video saying, hey, look, y'all, everything changed. The price went from 20 bucks to, you know, to now it's 49 bucks to blah, 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 this and that, you know. And he just kept changing. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm gonna stop making videos. So that answers that question. You know, a lot of people kept asking me about that. But yeah, man, like I said, I'm not here to bash the company, man. On a scale of 1 through 10, I get it's like a 6 out of 10, you know, so it's above average, you know, like I said, it's not perfect, you know, but it's not bad. It's not great. You know, it's above average. And honestly, man, I felt like he just, tried to keep up with all these other opportunities that were coming out at that time. You know, Live Good, that was the big one. Live Good, these different like reward programs and stuff like that. I think he just focused most of his attention towards a lot of these other opportunities instead of just trying to focus on Xcelerate, you know, and trying to make this become that main company that everybody wanted to gravitate towards. And he just didn't, he didn't do it, you know, and especially what we see what's going on right now, like by you just literally terminating not just random people's accounts, you're literally terminating leaders. And that's what these owners got to understand. Okay, yes, you created the opportunity or whatever the case may be, but the affiliates are the ones that are building the business. Without the affiliates, without the marketers, you don't have no company. If all the marketers decided to say, okay, I'm done, I'm canceling my Xcelerate membership today, I'm done, I'm moving on to something different, he has no business. You know, so by him terminating people's accounts, come on, man. You know, like, you got to think about who's the ones that are building the actual business. You got to think about that. So, you know, you can do what you want to do, make your own decision. If you've been looking at Xcelerate and you're thinking about joining, do what you do. You know, I'm not here to, like I said, I'm not here to make a decision for you. You know, do what you do. You know, I personally moved on to something bigger and better, ground floor level. So you definitely want to get in at the top with me so we can run it up, man, make a ton of money with this. You should see a website on the screen somewhere, or you can click the link above this video or down below this video, depending on where you're watching this at. And, you know, let's run it up, man. You know, the owner over here doesn't trip about you having multiple streams of income. He's not all, you know, trying to search you up and trying to see if you're a part of this and part of that. Like, you know, like, man, like, damn, this dude was over here searching. Oh, you're part of Live Good. You're part of this over here. Like doing deep research and stuff. Oh, you can't join nothing else. You got to only stick with Xcelerate. Like, man, you know, this new opportunity, man, owner ain't doing that type of stuff, man. You know, he allows you to have freedom, bro. Like, it's all about freedom. That's why I say GLOE, man, good life over everything, man. It's all about freedom over everything, man. Don't let these owners tie you down to these opportunities and make you a slave to their business, man. Do what you do, man. Live your life, have freedom, man. That stuff is crazy. Like, if I want to have multiple streams, I want to have multiple streams. The average millionaire has 7 streams of income. Why am I going to be tied down to one opportunity? Imagine if Xcelerate shuts down tomorrow. I put all my eggs in this one basket, and guess what? I'm out of luck. I'm out of luck because Xcelerate shut down. Or imagine if this happens, your account gets terminated. You put all your eggs in this one basket and your account gets terminated. So the owner doesn't even allow you to, you know, create another stream of income. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. So, we on the bigger and better things, y'all. So with that being said, like I said, if you want to, see exactly what I'm doing as far as this new opportunity, like I said, go ahead and click the link down below or above this video and let's get this money, y'all. Let's get this money. So you already know, with that being said, man, it's Team Good Life. We're already to the top as a team. Success is the only option. And you already know, man, it's GLOE. It's good life over everything, y'all. Let's get this money. I'm out.
Good life over everything. We just trying to live our dreams. Stacking up this money, now we got that time free. More life, more love, more blessings for the team. Good life over everything, yeah, that's what it means. Took some losses, made it back, now I'm chilling by the beach. Used to dream about this moment, now it's right in front of me. Ain't no stressing, ain't no rushing, yeah, we moving at our pace. Money bought me time, now I'm watching sunsets on the States. Told my mama she ain't working, told my people we gon' win. We was stuck inside the struggle, had to find a way within. Now I'm focused, now I'm ready, I've been grinding every